and welcome to another episode of Johnny the Rush. My name is Andrei Osadchenko and this is...
Steve Дэнгл.
Why are you all dressed up for St. Patrick's Day? This was last Sunday.
You told me this was an Akbar's jersey.
He hasn't been to bed for over 24 hours.
Нет.
Да?
Нет.
To this point, why not? He was too strict.
It's a nice shirt.
It is a nice shirt.
So there's plenty of things for us to talk about today. First of all, you're not going to take it off?
Nope. The Cup of Hope has been decided. Dynamo Riga are the winners, and Michael Tellqvist is very happy about it.
Originally, I wanted to make a joke about Tellqvist that, that's his first real trophy, and then I remembered that he won the lead series twice in Sweden, and he has an Olympic gold medal. So, didn't he win something with the Leafs too?
No.
Oh. Wait, really? He won nothing with the Leafs?
He had nice pads.
Ah.
And as the Cup of Hope ends, so does round 2 of the Gagarin Cup playoffs. We move on to round 3. The last series was the Green Series, and who came out of that?
Akbars.
Akbars. This still isn't an Akbars. Okay.
The series went into Game 7, and the last 3 games of the series ended with the same score, 4-3.
Extremely exciting.
And as Game 7 ended, Vitalia Pрошкин, captain of Selanne, said...
Господин Полякову, можно будет привет передать от меня? Да не, просто привет, то, что битва закончилась, и может из кустов вылазить, все нормально.
За всю серию в целом?
Да, за всю серию, то, что все нормально, пускай только штанишки не забудет поменять.
Burn!
I might be mistaken, but if Pрошкин was complaining about the game-winning goal, I don't know what he was complaining about. It's a good goal.
So for the third round in the Western Conference, we already knew for a while SKA would be taking on Dynamo Moscow. Now in the East, Akbars takes on Tractor.
We'll call it the White Series. Ak means white in Tatar, so a white bars is going to meet a polar bear.
That's a bit of a... Let's do it. And obviously we can't talk about Tractor without Evgenia Kuznetsov.
No.
And he's been preparing for this series
real hard.
It's a new diet.
He's on TV.
Cinnabon, покрой свою жизнь глазурью.
Wait, how is that going to help him?
And you have a Cinnabon like it's second intermission, just sugar rush all third period.
So I guess Tractor has an ace up their sleeve if the game goes into triple OT. But he's not only eating Cinnabons, he's starring in a sitcom. So as you can plainly see in this clip, this guy, he's a prof, and the girl sitting right next to Kuznetsov is his alleged girlfriend, and she's an F student. She just got an F from that guy, and that guy turns out to be a huge hockey fan. He learns about Evgeny in the newspaper, and he wants to go to a hockey game because Russia very conveniently plays Canada in a few days, and so, yeah, this is what's going on.
Что-то как-то не так ты должен был сказать.
A few things. First of all, what Canada-Russia game where?
Probably the Euro Cup challenge.
Steve, Canada is not in it. How many times do I have to tell you this?
You're a continentist. You see, it's like a racist, but for...
Believe it or not, but I actually understood your nonsense. We have been on air for 3 years now.
Your nonsense. Has it been?
Yeah.
Oh. No, it's been 2.
I'm very bad with numbers.
Yeah, and you're a continentist.
Second of all, there's a scene in this episode where Evgeny's supposed girlfriend asks him, what time do you get off, Evgeny? And he says, well, the practice ends, as usual, at 7.
In the morning?
I don't think so. And then, if it really is an international tournament and Russia plays Canada, indeed, what is Evgeny doing outside of their training facility, visiting his girlfriend?
And finally, girlfriend? He has a wife!
That's not his wife.
And while I respect Kuznetsov's TV career, and I expect his commercials have nothing on Teemu Селянne's. This is the single most epic commercial I've ever seen.
What's it for?
Milk.
Nice. That makes me really want to have a glass of milk with a cinnamon.
I wish I was Finnish.
Last but not the least, last week we were contacted by a cereal company that produces not cereal, but hockey cards for the Continental Hockey League. And the person who sent us these awesome items is called... Steve, you want to take this one?
Is it a Latvian name?
Yeah.
How about you take this?
You know what, before we get into cards, this is what I have to deal with every night we edit Dynamo Riga back.
Amor and Dynamo Riga. Late in the first, Riga firing everything but the kitchen sink on Oh, no. Late in the first, Riga firing everything but the kitchen sink on net, and Rodrigo Lavinch puts... Latvia. Late in the game, Riga firing everything but the kitchen sink on net, and Rodrigo Lavinch finally puts it home. Early in the second... No. Early in the second, Vitalijs Pavlovs... Early in the second, Vitalijs Pavlovs sets up Gunnar Are you kidding me? Gunnar Skvorkovs. Andre, I'm just gonna I'm sorry. Early in the second, Vitalijs Pavlovs sets up Gunnar Skvorkovs and he buries it. Riga's 2-goal lead is restored. Less than a minute and 5 seconds later, Maris Bisevskis. Just 1 minute and 5 seconds later, Just a minute and 5 seconds later, Maris Biskevskis strips it. Just 1 minute and 5 seconds later, Maris Biskevskis strips it. Damn it! Ugh. Just a minute and 5 seconds later, Maris Biskevskis strips it, breaks in, snipes, and scores. Now 5-1 Riga. But that's it. Dinamo Riga has won the first ever Cup of Hope. My mouth doesn't move that way! I love you, Dynamo Riga. I don't have a skilled enough mouth to say your lovely names. That's that, okay.
Yeah, so show us what you got.
Yegor Melavzorov, former Toronto Maple Leaf Tim Stapleton. Peter Podratsky, special edition, see, woo shiny. Jiří Gunkis. And, ooh, fancy, Andrei Markov. This is Andrei's collection that I'm totally gonna steal. Andrei also has this cool autographed Vladimir Magalik card. And this card has 3 different players' game-worn jerseys in them. Anisin, Granyak, Babenko. And of course, all players that came over during the lockout. Ovechkin, Datsyuk, Kovalchuk, Semin, Backstrom, Rene, Pavelski, Chara.
So this collection came out somewhere in the fall, so it's... You know, it's not old, but it's not new definitely by now. But March 28th, Serial is going to issue a new collection, KHL Gold Edition Hockey Cards collection.
Don't you feel like we're doing a commercial right now?
See, I didn't know that certain things needed a commercial for, like milk. And if there is a commercial for milk, there's got to be one for hockey cards.
Well, if this is a commercial, I should be able to skate on your floor.
No, please don't!
We haven't found a way to distribute them just yet, but when we do, we're going to share some with you.
And if you have an idea of how we should distribute them, do leave a comment. Anything else exciting this week?
I got engaged.
And that'll be all for this episode of Journey the Rush. Once again, my name is Andrei Osadchenko and this is...
Steve Дэнгл.
When exactly you were going to tell me you got engaged, huh?
Oh, you were busy with your hockey cards, huh?
Don't disturb me when I'm up into my hockey cards.
Exactly, exactly.